Yo, yo, yo. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 steps to making $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business that you only have to set up one time. Okay. So if you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine. I'm a former monk. And now I help everyday men and women make 6 to 7 figures online without having to work a job. So if you're new here, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching the replay, because I'm live on YouTube right now and I'm live on TikTok. So if you're watching the replay on YouTube, just drop in the replay. Okay. So yeah. So this is a done for you online business. And with this business, you can make $1,400 or more in a day because our top product is a $1,400 product. And because it's done for you, that means you don't have to create anything. Okay. Everything's already created for you. You just got to set it up one time and you can set this business up in like 1 to 2 days. Took me a few hours to get this business set up. So it's not a long process. Okay. So this is a legitimate business. This is not a get rich quick scheme. And I'm not guaranteeing any results. Everything's based on your effort. Like I've made multiple 5 figures with this business so far, thousands of dollars, but that's based on my effort, right? Everything's based on your effort in life. We already know that, but that's just a reminder, right? Okay. So let's get into this. How does this work? How can you make $1,400 or more in a day? And I'm not saying you're going to make $1,400 every day. I don't make $1,400 every day yet, but there's some people that are making a lot of money daily with this business, guys. Okay. I've had many $1,400 days though. And the $1,400 days, they add up. Let me tell you what. Okay. So how does an online business work, right? First, you got to understand the basics. An online business, every business on the planet, basically, right? You have an offer. Okay. That's the thing that you're selling. Okay. So that can be a product, it can be an opportunity, or it can be a service. It can be a digital product or a physical product, right? I prefer digital products because if you're doing digital products, then you have a global business, you have global reach. Okay. And with digital products, you never run out of inventory. You don't have to worry about shipping. You don't have to deal with like a lot of things. Like physical products, there's a lot of stuff you got to deal with. If you're doing physical products, you got to deal with a lot of stuff. With digital products, guys, you don't have to deal with all that work. That's why I prefer digital products. And you can sell high ticket products or you can sell low ticket products. I prefer high ticket products. Okay. Like high ticket for me is anything over $1,000. Okay. Low ticket for me is like $100 or less. Let's just say, let's keep it like that. But low ticket really is like 10 bucks or something. Like a lot of people sell stuff for like 10, 20 bucks. I don't prefer to do that. Okay. I like high ticket products because you can make a lot of money faster. Like, for example, my top selling product, guys, it sells for $1,400. I just had a $1,400 day the other day. Okay. One customer equals $1,400, guys. I made $1,400 the other day because I went live too, guys. Because I went live, I made $1,400 because I connected with a person on my live. Okay. That's a true story, guys. His name is Brian. He just joined this business. We connected on my live. I made $1,400. Boom. See? So that's what you do. That's all. See, we have an offer. We have the thing that we're selling. We have the system. This is what automates our business. And we have a strategy for getting customers. Okay. Because what does every business need? Every business needs customers. If you don't have customers, you don't have a business. You're not making any money. You're crying. You have sad face. We don't want sad face. We want happy face. So how do we get customers, guys? Well, since I'm a genius, I can tell you how because I know there's 4 ways to get customers, guys. The first way is paid advertising. You can do paid ads. Second way is warm outreach. Okay. That means you're reaching out to your friends and family. The third way is cold outreach. That means you're cold messaging strangers. And the fourth way is free content. Okay. It's called attraction marketing. It means you're posting content on social media, right? So that's what I do every day. I post 3 pieces of content a day, guys. Okay. To social media, minimum 3 pieces of content a day. Okay. Like what kind of content? Well, there's audio, there's video, there's written content. I mostly do videos. Like I do written content too, but I mostly do videos. I don't really do audio. I don't have a podcast yet. I probably will one day. I don't have one yet. But I'm like we mostly do videos. So I post 3 pieces of content a day. Now, if you're doing video content, like what kind of content, right? I do one 7-second video, generally almost every day, sometimes not. I do a 7-second video with words on the screen, guys. Okay. And I don't even create the words myself. I use AI. I use ChatGPT to create the words for me, guys. So ChatGPT creates the words, and all I do is I copy and I paste the words. It's called a text overlay. Okay. I put the words on the screen and I have unlimited variety of words to do that, guys. Like like I can never run out of content. It's impossible. So this is like there's no more excuses anymore, guys. You can't have any excuses like, oh, I don't know how to create content. Uh you can't do that anymore, guys, because the game has changed. See, I used to do online marketing before there was ChatGPT. You know how much work went into that? So much more effort, guys. I had to think about everything. I had to think about exactly what I'm going to write. How am I going to write it? It was a lot of work now. Now we don't have that work. We don't have that problem anymore. Okay. So there's no excuses in 2026, guys. Excuses are gone. No more excuses, guys. Hello, hello. So if you want to learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day, just go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. That's my website. Okay, that's my brand, Seven Figure Monk. Because I used to be a monk for 10 years. Okay. Do you know anybody who's been a monk? Probably not. I was a monk for 10 years, guys. I used to wear robes. True story. Okay. I used to live in temples. I used to play music too. I was a musical monk. I'm a musician. I think that's what attracted me to being a monk, guys, because I'm a musician. So I love music, and they had really good food. The things I liked about being a monk, the food was really good. I liked the music, and I liked the philosophy. That's why I became a monk, guys. I was a monk for 10 years. And I became a monk after I got divorced. Okay. Because have you ever been divorced? Who's been divorced? Drop a one in the comments. Did you experience any pain when you went through a divorce? I did. A lot of pain, guys. That so much pain that I ended up becoming a freaking monk. That's a lot of pain, right? Okay. Now I'm healed though. It's all good. I healed myself, right? But I was in a lot of pain, guys. That's why I became a monk. It wasn't my plan. I wasn't like, I'm gonna grow up and be a monk. No, not at all. My plan was actually to be a rock star, guys. That was my dream originally. That was my original plan. I was like, I wanted to be a rock star. I was going to school. I was going to music school to be a rock star or like something with the music industry, right? But then the divorce happened. I dropped out of college. I dropped out of school. I quit my job. I went on a road trip and I met monks and I became a monk. True story, guys. True story. Okay. So that's my brand, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Why? Because I help everyday men and women make 6 and 7 figures online without having to work a job. Who likes working a job, guys? Drop a one in the comments. Do you like working a job? I don't. I despise it. I despise working jobs, guys. Why? Because I don't like being overworked and underpaid. I don't like being bossed around like I'm a child. Okay. Yeah. I don't like that. Do you? I don't like being overworked and underpaid. I don't like being bossed around. That's pretty much it, guys. Those are the two main reasons why I don't like jobs. Number one, being overworked and underpaid. Okay. Now, if maybe jobs paid us $1,000 a day, then maybe I'd be okay with that. But my jobs never did that. Okay. My jobs sucked. They never paid me what I was worth, which is a lot. I'm worth billions, guys. In my personal opinion, I'm worth billions and trillions, quadrillions, infinity, and beyond. Okay. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. This is a done for you online business in a box. This is for people that want to make extra income, whatever reason that is. Maybe you want to quit your job. Maybe you want to spend more time with your family. Maybe you want to travel the world. Maybe you want to buy cool stuff. I don't know. I don't know why you want to make extra money, but most people do. Like 7 out of 10 people, guys, are dealing with financial stress. So most likely you're dealing with financial stress. Okay. Because 7 out of 10 people are dealing with financial stress. That's a big number, guys. That's like 70% of the people in the world are dealing with financial stress. I've studied about this, guys. I look up these things. I study these things. Okay. They say like people are spending like 2 to 4 hours a day thinking about money stress. Like, do you think about money stress throughout the day, guys? Drop a one if you do. God knows the truth, anyways. If you lie, God knows. You can lie to me, guys. You can lie to yourself. You can lie to your friends. You can lie to your family. You can lie to social media, but you can't lie to God. Ooh. I know, guys. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It'll be fine. It'll be all right. Just go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business, guys. Okay. I'm not saying you're going to make $1,400 every day, but I've had many $1,400 days, guys, and I will have many more. Okay. God willing, right? Because I just had one recently, guys, because I went live. I had a $1,400 day, guys, while I was on my live. I went live for like an hour and I made $1,400. Why? Because I took action. Action takers are money makers. Oh, have a good day, Rodeo. Bye. Nice knowing you. Peace. Okay. Action takers are money makers, guys. Simple as that. Simple as that. Are you an action taker? Are you taking action? Are you building a side hustle, guys? Are you doing anything are you doing anything to create your dream life? Are you doing anything to build your dream life? Because there's basically two ways to make money, guys. Take it to the bank. Okay. The first way is you're an employee, which means you're working for other people, which means you're building other people's businesses. You're making other people rich. Okay. You're a paid servant. Okay, that's one way to make money. Not the best, objectively speaking, guys. It's just objectively speaking, that's not the best way to make money. Okay, the second way to make money is you become an entrepreneur, which means you're a business owner. Okay, you have ownership, right? Like I have ownership of this business, guys. I didn't create this business, but I have ownership of this business, and I earn 100% profit per sale, even though I didn't create anything. I earn 100% profit, guys. Now, if you don't know anything about business, then you might not understand that because like every business on the planet, like on average, they earn like 10 to 30% profit. Now, the majority of what people are doing online, guys, the majority, they're doing multi-level marketing and affiliate marketing. Okay, which means that they don't earn 100% profit. It's impossible in that business model. Okay, God bless rodeo. God bless. They don't earn 100% profit. Okay, what does that mean? That means they're selling other people's products just like I am. But the difference is every time they make a sale, they get to keep a percentage of the profit and the rest of it goes to the upline. It goes to the company, guys. Multi-level marketing, same thing. I've done multi-level marketing, guys. I've done affiliate marketing, so I can talk about it. Okay. So if you're doing multi-level marketing, that means you have uplines and you have downlines. So every time you get a sale, a percentage of your sale, a percentage of your profits, it goes to your upline and it goes to the company. Okay, that's how multi-level marketing works. And they sell overpriced products. They do. It's the nature of the business, guys. Affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing, they sell overpriced products. They have to. That's how they can pay everybody out. We sell underpriced products, guys. Okay. I sell underpriced products. I give people more in value than what they pay for, right? Because I sell digital programs. This is a done for you online business, right? And what we sell are digital programs in the e-learning industry. Okay. So with a one-time investment, you have the potential to make 6 and 7 figures over time. Okay. Which means you're getting way more than what you paid for. With a one-time investment, guys, we have like I've already made multiple 5 figures so far. That means I got way more than what I paid for, guys. With a one-time investment, the ROI, return on investment, guys. Now in the United States, we've created over 126-figure incrementers. So imagine that. These people, they started this business with a one-time investment and they turned this business into over 6 figures. Some people have made multiple 6 figures. One person has made multiple 7 figures. We've created four 6 figure incrementers in Canada, 1 millionaire in Canada, guys. One person with a one-time investment, they turned this into $1 million business. Crazy. We created 25 millionaires in South Africa, guys. So we have the stats. We have the results, guys. Results speak for themselves. Some people talk a big game, but they don't have the results to back it up. See, the results speak for themselves, guys. Right? So you have a choice. You can watch from the sidelines. You can watch me and everybody else make money, or you can jump into the game, guys. It's up to you. Wayne Gretzky says, the GOAT of hockey, Canadian hockey player, back when Canada used to be number one at hockey before America became number one. Wayne Gretzky, he says, you miss every single shot that you don't take, guys. You miss every single shot that you don't take. And you already know this is true in your heart. You already know. You miss every single shot, guys, that you don't take. How many opportunities have you already passed by? Think about it. How many opportunities have slipped through your fingers because you didn't take your shot? How many people didn't invest in Bitcoin? Think about it. If you would have invested in Bitcoin when Bitcoin first came out, you would be so rich right now. When Bitcoin cost like a cent, if you would have bought like 10,000 of those puppies, woo, you would be so rich right now. But you're like, what is this Bitcoin? I don't know. Let me watch TV. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I missed out on Bitcoin too, guys. So I'm in the same boat as you. But I have an excuse because when Bitcoin was out and what I was doing, I was a monk. Okay. I was monking around. Okay. I was a monk. So I have an excuse for that because I wasn't focused on money at that point. I wasn't thinking about money, guys. When I was a monk for 10 years, which was a true story, I wasn't thinking about money. Okay. I was doing monk stuff, right? Monk stuff. I was reading spiritual wisdom. I was meditating. I was living in temples. I was doing public outreach. That's what I was doing when I was a monk, guys. I wasn't thinking about money, right? Now I'm thinking about money because I'm not a monk anymore. And I realized in this world, the more money you have, the more freedom you have, guys. They say money can't buy happiness, which is not even true. That's dumb. Okay. Because money can buy freedom and freedom can buy happiness. And money can buy ice cream and ice cream can give happiness. And money can buy coffee and coffee can give happiness. So that whole saying money can't buy happiness, not true. I disagree. I agree to disagree with that, guys. Right? Of course, you got to do the personal work too. Of course, there's like rich people that are miserable. I get it, but overall, guys, the people that have more money are generally more satisfied than people that don't have money. Okay. Now, there's been times in my life when I was broke as a joke and it sucked. Okay, and then there's been times in my life when I had more money and I felt better, more relief, more options, more choices, guys. Money just means choices, more options, freedom. Okay. Just go here, guys. If you want to learn more about this business, sevenfiguremonk.com. That's my website. There's a link in the bio. Just click on the link, check out the information, enter your details, check your spam, check your promotions folder for the word blueprint. Right? There's a few videos you can watch. There's like 3 videos. There's a PDF. It shows you how to make 10K in 30 days. And there's a website you can read. I went through this process too, guys, before I started this business. I was scrolling on social media. You know how long I've been doing this business? For over 2 years. Okay. Over 2 years, guys. And when I started this business, I was scrolling on social media and I came across a post and the guy was talking about 2-hour workday, earn 100% profit, make 600 a day. I'm like, send me the info, send me the deets. And he sent me the info and I got started. How long did it take me to make a decision? A few days, guys. I didn't spend weeks, months, years, like some people, lifetimes. I didn't spend all this time researching everything, and no, because that's dumb. If you see an opportunity, just jump in, right? Otherwise, you're just going to get in your head. And if you're in your head, you're dead. The most successful people, guys, the wealthiest people in the world, they make fast decisions. They don't hesitate. They don't sit on the sidelines and just research things for hours and hours and years and years. They don't do that. It's from Think and Grow Rich. He says that. The guy Napoleon Hill, if you've ever read that book, if you haven't read it, you probably should. He interviewed all the richest people in the world, guys, like Rockefeller, Henry Ford, like the rich of the rich, guys, like super rich. Okay, and he said these people, they just make fast decisions, and then they just take action and they figure things out as they go. Okay, so you should take it slow, like the richest people in the world make fast decisions, but you think you should take your time. Okay, that's probably why you're not rich. I mean, I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Go here. Check out this business. See if you like it. See if you like it. If you don't like the idea of making 1,400 a day, you don't like the idea of making money in your sleep, you don't like the idea of all that amazing stuff, and then just unsubscribe. You can unsubscribe at any time, guys. You can just go. Like if you just scroll down, I don't know, because some people don't understand this. Like if you're inside of somebody's email list, all you got to do is scroll down to the bottom, guys, and there's like it says unsubscribe. You just got to click unsubscribe, and then you can unsubscribe, and you're free. You're free to jump back into the matrix. How's that matrix going, guys? How's that overworked and underpaid life going? Right? How's it going? Is it good? Are you enjoying it? Like this is for people that want to get out of the matrix, guys. Like who wants to get out of the matrix? Drop a 1. Has anybody seen that movie? I'm kind of like Morpheus. Okay, I'm giving you a way out of the matrix. Now you can choose to get out of the matrix, which is a choice, or you can choose to stay in the matrix, which is a choice. You can choose to stay in the rat race and be overworked and underpaid until the day you die, which is a choice. Or you can choose to start a side hustle so you can get out of the matrix. At least give yourself a chance. You got to see what you're capable of, guys. You got to see what you're capable of. Okay, you got to bet on yourself. Just like I bet on myself, guys. See, I practice what I preach. I wouldn't ask somebody to do something that I didn't do. I bet on myself, guys. I was like, okay, I'm going to bet on myself. I'm going to start this business. I'm going to see what I'm capable of. So far, capable of thousands of dollars, multiple 5 figures so far. My goal is to hit 6 figures this year, guys. Okay. That's my goal because I want to go speak on stages. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Now, the like me 10 years ago, guys, I would not have been ready for that. No way. But me now, the new Dan, yeah, I'm ready for it, guys. I'm ready to speak on stages. I'm ready to impact lives. I'm ready to stop being like playing small. So, guys, are you done playing small yet? Or do you want to keep playing small? Like, what's up? That's your choice, man. Like, nobody's forcing you to get a job, guys. Nobody's forcing you to work the rest of your life. Like, what's your plan? You want to work until like retirement? Is that your plan? Is that your master plan? To work until you're 65? If you make it that long, there's no guarantees in life, guys. Like, I know multiple people in my life that have passed away prematurely. There's no guarantees that you're going to make it to 65. So if that's your master plan, you might want to rethink that. I'm just saying. My goal is to retire like in the next 5 years, right? I want to retire in the next 5 years. That's my goal, right? That's my goal, guys. And the last thing I ever want to do in my life, guys, literally the last thing I ever want to do is get another job. Okay. That's the last thing I want to do. No thanks. I've done the jobs things. I've done it. See, my company cut my pay in half back during the pandemic. They cut our pay in half, guys, during the pandemic. That's what companies do, guys. They don't give a crap about you. They don't give a crap. They will cut your pay. They will fire you. They will reduce your hours. It's happening left and right. Are you paying attention? Are you aware? Are you aware, guys, that AI is already taking people's jobs? It's already happening, guys. It's not going to happen down the road. It's already happening right now. AI is already replacing people's jobs as we speak. Okay. There's articles all over the place. You can find it if you want of AI replacing people's jobs. It's already happening, guys. Thousands of people are losing their jobs. Thousands of millions of people. Well, not millions, like hundreds of thousands of people every year are losing their jobs, guys. Okay. It's open information. You can look it up yourself if you don't believe me. So if you want to make more money, what are you going to do? Go back to college, get it so you can learn some more skills, so you can get another job. That's one way. You can go back to college, you can get a second job, or you can start a side hustle. That's pretty much it, right? What else is there? Go back to college so you can learn more skills, like get a second job or start a side hustle, guys. So which one is it going to be? And if you choose side hustle, you better choose the right one, because if you choose the wrong one, you might waste a lot of time and money, like I did. See, guys, I tried many side hustles before I did this business, right? Probably more than you'll ever try. I probably tried at least 10 or more, guys. Like affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing. I've tried so many things, and none of that stuff worked for me. Okay. I just wasted, it was just basically a waste of time and money. Of course, I learned some stuff, right? Because my philosophy is either you win or you learn. Okay. So of course I learned some stuff, but at the same time, I wasted a lot of time and money trying all these different side hustles that didn't work for me. This is the only side hustle that ever worked for me, guys. Okay. This is the only one. Every other one didn't work. And I've made multiple five figures with this, thousands of dollars so far with this, just because I wasn't afraid to try new things. I'm not one of those people that are afraid to try new things, guys. I try all kinds of stuff. Like I joined the Marines. I became a monk. Like who's willing to do that? Do you know anybody who's willing to join the Marines? Not very many, guys. Not very many people do that. I think it's like less than 1% of people on the planet. Do you know how many people are willing to be a monk for 10 years? It's probably less than the Marines, guys. So like I'm not somebody that lives in fear. Like there's a lot of people, they live in fear. I'm not one of those people. Like I've done all kinds of stuff. I went skydiving, even though I'm afraid of heights. Like I don't like heights. Like I'm really uncomfortable with heights. But even though I'm really like uncomfortable with heights, I still went skydiving because I'm not a coward. But some people are, right? There's like three types of people, guys. There's the cowards. The cowards, they don't try new things because they're afraid. Then there's the weak people. Those are the people that start something but they don't finish, right? They're like, yeah, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna go to the gym. They go for like a few days and then they're done. Or they start a business. Yeah, I'm gonna build a business. They don't get rich in a month. They quit. Okay, so those are the weak people. And then there's the warriors. Okay, like me. The warriors, they start something and they don't stop until they're finished. Okay, they don't stop, guys, until like they'll do something like I'll make millions of dollars, guys. My mission is to make millions of dollars and help other people do that too. And I won't stop. Okay. Either I'm going to hit my goals or I'm going to die trying. Okay. That's the warrior mentality. Either I do it or I will die trying. That's the warrior mentality, guys. Anything less than that is just like weak sauce, in my opinion. Like that should be your mindset. Like I'm going to make this happen or I'll die trying. In my personal opinion, anything less than that mindset, guys, is just weak sauce. Okay. It's just weak. That's just my personal opinion. But I am hardcore and I embrace my hardcoreness. I don't mind. That's part of me. Right? Go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business. Okay. How does it work? How do you make money online? You have an offer. That's the thing that you're selling. Okay. You have a system to automate your business, like Amazon, guys. Just like think about Amazon, right? They have their offer, they have the thing that they're selling. In Amazon's case, they have thousands of offers. Okay. But they only have one website. They have a system. This is what automates their business. You know how much, Jeff Bezos makes like millions of dollars a day, guys. The creator of Amazon, he makes millions and millions of dollars a day because he set up a business one time. He set up Amazon one time, guys. And because he made that decision, that choice, he makes millions of dollars a day. Millions. Because he has ownership, guys. That's where the money's at. Owning a business. The wealthiest people in the world, this is just a fact, guys. The wealthiest people in the world, they're not employees. They don't have jobs. Okay. They are business owners and entrepreneur. They're entrepreneurs, same thing, business owners, and they're investors. Those are the wealthiest people in the world, guys. So if you want to be the wealthiest, you got to do those things. You got to invest, and you got to be a business owner. If you want to be the wealthiest, if you want to be the brokest, then just get a job. Just get a job, guys. You know what? Do you know what the definition of job is? The definition of job. Do you know what it is? Just over broke, guys. Just over broke, because they pay you enough to survive, but they don't pay you enough to thrive. Okay. Now there's a couple exceptions here and there, but not for the majority. Okay. Not for the majority, guys. Just over broke. And 80% of people don't like their jobs. So if you don't like your job, guys, start a side hustle so you can get out of your job. Okay. Because it's kind of crazy. If you say you don't like your job, but you don't do anything to fix it, what does that say about you? Like as a person? Like, what does that say about you? Like, you say you hate something, but you're not doing anything to fix it. That's crazy. That doesn't make sense, guys. Okay. So remember that. Just over broke, guys. That's what a job is. Now, some people like their jobs. Cool. More power to them. I'm just not one of those guys. I never liked my jobs. I liked my coworkers, but I didn't like my jobs. And the main thing is I just don't like being overworked and underpaid. That's all. I don't like being overworked and underpaid. And some of the jobs they sucked because I've done all kinds of jobs, guys. I've done like, since I was a kid, paper routes, retail, standing on my feet all the time. I've worked at restaurants, like waiting tables, busboy, washing dishes. Washing dishes was probably the worst job I ever had in my life, honestly. That was the worst job I ever had in my life. Okay. Then I worked at hotels. I was a busboy. I did room service at one point. Room service. Okay. I've done everything, guys. I've done landscaping, all these kind of jobs. Teaching. I was a teacher. I was a teacher too, teaching English. I've done all kinds of stuff, guys. And they all sucked because, they all sucked because I was overworked and underpaid at every single job that I did in my life. That's why. That's why they sucked, guys. Like, I'm not lazy. I don't mind working. I just don't like being overworked and underpaid. There's a difference. So if you want to learn more about this business, guys, this is a done for you online business. Just go to sevenfiguremonk.com. That's my website. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you business that you only have to set up one time, guys. Okay. I'm not saying you're going to have $1,400 every day. I don't, not yet, but I do have $1,400 days, guys. I just had one the other day. Not yesterday, the day before yesterday, guys. I had a $1,400 day. Why? Because I post 3 pieces of content a day. I go live, right? That's what I do. I post content and I go live. I attract customers, guys. So when I had a $1,400 day, guys, I just attracted that customer. Actually, that came from my live, guys. So I was live, and when I went on my live, I made $1,400. So would you be willing, guys, to post content or go live if you can make $1,400 or more in a day? Like, drop a one if you would be willing to do that. And we teach you how to do this, guys. We teach you. There's a community. Like, if you want to make 6 and 7 figures, guess what? You have to learn how to do that. You have to learn the skills, guys. You're not going to make 6 and 7 figures with the same skill set. You're not going to make 6 and 7 figures with the same mindset and the same skill set, guys. Guess what? You got to get trained. Okay. So I get trained from 6 and 7 figure incrementers, guys. So we have a community of 59,000 people. 59,000 people have said yes to this business, guys. 59,000. And inside of our community, we get mentored and coached from 6 and 7 figure incrementers. Every Monday, we have millionaire mentoring. We jump on a Zoom call. We have live interactive millionaire mentoring, guys, inside of our community. So the millionaire mentor, she's made $10 million, guys, in 3 years. Her name is Michelle. Okay. She's made $10 million in 3 years. And she mentors you. Do you think you can learn how to make money from somebody who's made $10 million in 3 years, guys? What do you think? Do you think that would help you? That's helped me. All the money I've made, guys, is because of the community and because of the program. Okay. Bye. Have a good day. God bless. It was nice knowing you. All the money I've made, guys, is based on what I've learned inside of this community. The thousands of dollars, the multiple 5 figures that I've made so far, it's just based on what I've learned inside of this community. That's it. And my goal is not just to make multiple 5 figures. My goal is to make multiple 7 figures, even 8 figures, even 9 figures. I'm going to keep going, guys. Why stop? Why stop? Because the more money you can make, see, I understand how money works. Not a lot of people understand. The more money you make, guys, the more good you can do for yourself and the more good you can do for other people. Okay. So the more money, the better, guys, because that just means you can do more good. The more money, the better. Right. That's how I look at money. Now, some people, they have misconceptions about money. They think money is the root of all evil. That's not even the real quote, guys. The real quote is the love of money is the root of all evil. You know what the root of all evil really is? It's lust, it's anger, and it's greed. These are the real main things, guys. Lust, anger, and greed. So because of greed, people will do anything for money. That's the root of all evil, guys. It's not money. Money's neutral. Money is neutral, guys. Money's just a tool that you can use to live your best life. That's all money is. Money's not the root of all evil. It's the 7 deadly sins. Those are the root of all evil. Greed. Because greed makes people do some really horrible things for money. It's the greed, guys. It's not the money. You got to separate the money from the emotions. Okay. But people don't really like people don't understand how money works. That's the problem. They don't understand how business works. They don't even understand how life works. Crazy. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Go here. Check it out. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business, guys. You only got to set up this business one time. Okay. Now, who wants to know what the cost of this business is? Because it's a one time investment. Drop a one if you want to know the cost. Drop a two if you want to see wins inside of the community. I can show you proof that people are making money with this business right now. So, one, if you want to know the cost, and two, if you want to see proof. Otherwise, I'm going to decide. I'm going to decide for you. 3, 2, 1. Okay. The cost, guys, one-time investment. Okay. You got to purchase, like I invested too, guys. There's a one-time investment. All you got to do is purchase one of the programs. There's 5 of them. So you purchase one of the programs, whichever program is the best fit for you. Okay. That's it. And then you pay your website fee and then you're in. There's 0 monthly fees, guys. 0 monthly fees to start this business. Your job has more monthly fees. See, people don't realize this either because people don't really think. Your job has monthly fees, guys. Your job has monthly expenses. Okay. You have to spend money to go to your job. Yeah. You have to wear clothes to go to your job. That's an expense, guys. If you're driving, if you're paying for transportation to go to your job, that's an expense. If you're wearing clothes to go to your job, that's an expense. If you're buying food to go to your job, that's an expense. So many jobs have expenses, guys. So many jobs. All jobs have expenses, pretty much. So your job costs more than my business because my business has 0 monthly expenses. How's that? Your job costs more than my business, guys. Right? People don't think about this though. They're like, why do we have to pay to why do we have to pay to start a business? Like I don't have to pay for my job. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because if you're paying to go to work, guys, you're paying to go to your job. Your job probably has so many expenses you don't even realize. And then probably your job probably stresses you out. So then you have to like deal with the stress. Maybe you like buy like a 6 pack. Maybe you're like addicted to alcohol to deal with that stress. You're spending money on alcohol because you're stressed out because of your job. That's another expense. Coffee expense. Jobs have so many expenses, guys. Jobs aren't free. Last time I checked. Just go here. Sevenfiguremonk. Whoa. Something fell down in my room. Okay. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Go here. Okay. Anyways, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check this out. This is a done for you online business. This is for people that want to like, they just want more time, they want more money, just so they can do the things they want to do. Maybe you want to, I don't know what your what your dream is. Maybe you want to quit your job. Maybe you just want to spend time with your friends and your family. Maybe you want to buy cool stuff. Maybe you want to travel the world. I don't know. I don't know what you want. But I started this business because my company cut my pay in half. And that's when I decided I never wanted to get another job again because I was just sick of it. I was sick of job life. I was sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. So as soon as my company cut my pay in half, I was like mentally, I was like, no, I'm done with this. I got to figure out other ways to make money because this job thing is not for me. So it's not for me, guys. I personally just don't like to be overworked and underpaid. I don't like to work for other people. Like I personally just don't like to make other people rich because that's all you're doing at a job, guys. Now maybe you love that, cool, okay, but I don't like to do that, guys. Like I don't like to make other people rich. I don't like to build other people's businesses. I don't like to be bossed around. I don't like to be overworked and underpaid. That's just me. You might love that. Okay, cool. To each their own. I just don't like it. Call me crazy, I guess. So, how do you make money with this business, guys, or any business? You have an offer. That's the thing that you're selling. Okay. You have a system that automates your business for you. This is how you make money in your sleep, guys, because you have a system that's working for you. It's called leverage. Okay. That's called leverage, guys. Instead of punching in, punching out. See, if you have a job, guys, you have no leverage. You only get paid if you're clocked in. If you're clocked in, you get paid. If you clocked out, you don't get paid. That's not leverage. But a system, that's leverage because it's out there working for you guys. Okay. It's out there working for you 24/7. So your system can make you money at any time, guys, while you're sleeping or doing anything. That happens. Like all the money I make from this business, guys, it always comes in when I'm just living my life or sleeping. Like all the money I come in, like I don't have to get on the phone with people. I don't have to get on the phone. I don't have to cold message people because my business does the selling for me. My business closes sales for me, right? So I don't even have to talk to people. You can make $1,400 or more in a day without even talking to people, guys. You don't even have to speak to people and you can make $1,400 or more in a day. Now, can you do that at your job, guys? Can you make $1,400 or more in a day while you're sleeping at your job? Can you make $1,400 or more in a day without having to talk to anybody at your job? Probably not. Most people don't. Okay. Only 1% of people in the world make over $500,000, guys. Only 1% of people in the world. That means 99% of people, technically, that means 99% of people don't really know how to make money, guys. They don't really know. Just like statistically speaking, you can look it up, guys. Only 1% of people on the planet, they make over $500,000 a year. And most of those people, they're not employees, guys. The majority of those people, they are business owners and they are investors. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Think about it. Success leaves clues, guys. If the wealthiest people on the planet are business owners and investors, what do you think you should do? Like, if you want to be wealthy, don't you think you should be an investor and a business owner? Yeah, obviously, guys. That's the only way. You're not going to get rich from a job, guys. It's not going to happen. Hate to break it to you. I know. You're not going to get rich from a job, guys. It's not going to happen. I'm talking about the majority. I'm not talking about the minority. I'm not talking about like the people that make, like the only people that make a lot of money at their jobs are like specialized doctors, specialized lawyers, and bankers, like really specialized skills, guys. Those are the only people that make a lot of money from their jobs. Everybody else, they don't. 70% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. 77% of people are in debt. Are you in debt? Then you'll know. You'll know the truth, guys. Like, are you living paycheck to paycheck? 70% are. Are you in debt? I mean, 70% are living paycheck to paycheck. 70 Are you in debt, guys? Because you're part of the 77%. And guess what the biggest stressful thing that people are dealing with is? Guess what the number one stress is, guys? It's financial stress. It's the biggest stress. 70% of people are dealing with financial stress, guys. They say that the average person that's dealing with financial stress, they think about money 2 to 4 hours a day. So ask yourself, how often do you think about money stress? How often do you think about financial stress, guys? Because you have a lack of money. That's why you're thinking about financial stress, because you have a lack of money. If you were rich, you wouldn't have financial stress, guys. But you have a lack of money. That's why you're thinking about financial stress. So now we have the problem. Now the problem has been identified. Now you have to focus on the solution, because that's what successful people do, guys. That's what winners do. Winners don't focus on the problem. That's what losers do, guys. Winners focus on the solution. So what's the solution, guys? Well, this is one of them. A side hustle. Okay. This is a done for you online business. Okay. With this business, you can make $1,400 or more in a day. Okay. I'm not saying you're going to make 1,400 every day, but $1,400 sales, guys, they add up. I just had one a couple days ago. They freaking add up, right? All you need, like, you just need one sale a week and you made $5,600, guys. One sale a week, which is $72,000 a year. Just one sale a week, guys. Okay. So how do you get that sale? You post content, 3 pieces of content a day, guys. Okay. Like, for example, I create little 7-second videos on my phone. Like, I'll just be walking around my neighborhood and I create this little 7-second video. I just put words on the screen. That's one. Then I just do little talking videos, guys. Okay. When I do in my talking videos, I have a hook. Like, we teach you how to do this. Like, you're getting, like, a millionaire teaches you how to do this. But like, if I'm doing a talking video, I have a hook, guys. That's like the first 3 seconds of the video. That's when you got to grab people's attention, because people are scrolling. You're scrolling. I heard recently, like, the average person spends like 1,400 hours a year scrolling on social media, guys. See, 14 hours, 14,000 hours a year, something like that, scrolling on social media. So people are scrolling, guys. So you got to stop. Like, there's 5 billion people on social media every day. That's great, because that means there's so many customers out there for you. But the other problem is there's 5 billion people on social media. That means you got to stand out. You got to stand out. You got to stop the scroll. So when I'm doing talking videos, my first 3 seconds, guys, it's the hook. That's where you got to grab people's attention. Okay, because if you don't stop the scroll, then they're not going to watch your video. And then inside of the after the hook is the body of your content. Okay. So in there, this is what I do. This is what I was taught. This is what I've learned. Okay. So after my hook, guys, I just basically introduce myself. So I do my hook and then I say, okay, if you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine. I'm a former monk. And then I tell people, then I just go right into it. And I say, I started my online business because my company cut my pay in half. Right. I just get into my story, which is relatable pain. Because most people, guys, they start a business because they're in pain. Like, we got 59,000 people, guys, inside of our community. And the majority of the people in our community, they started their business because they're experiencing some kind of pain, just like you're experiencing pain right now. And what's that pain? What's that pain tied to? It's tied to a lack of time and a lack of money for most people, right? So the majority of people in our business, guys, They started this business because of pain, myself included. Now there's a couple of people that just started this business just because they're like, hey, I just want to try something new. This looks fun. I want to learn something new. This looks cool. Let me try this. Right? We have this one guy. He's like he's in his 80s. His name is Don. He's like, I just wanted to do something different. I wanted to try something new. That's why I started this. He's like, I don't need money. I'm fine. I just wanted to like, see what I'm made of. I just want to try something. That's why he started the business, guys. But a lot of people, they start this business because they're in pain, okay? Because they have a lack of time and money. That's why most people start this business, guys, myself included. My company cut my pay in half. And that's when I was just like, no, that was painful. Okay, my income basically got cut in half, guys, during the pandemic. And that's when I decided I didn't want to work another job again. Okay. And that's when I discovered this business. I discovered this business, at some point after that, because I was looking for ways to make money online. Like I was searching for ways to make money online. And then I discovered this business and I got started. I started this business over 2 years ago, guys. Okay. I'm not a brand new newbie. And I'm not one of those people that jumps from offer to offer. That's like the worst thing you can do. Okay. So I've been building this business, but I did make that mistake at one point. Like I was trying to promote this and something else at the same time. That was a big mistake that I would never recommend anybody do. But yeah, I started this business, guys. Like I discovered this business over 2 years ago, right? And I made thousands of dollars, multiple five figures. But I also made a lot of mistakes. Like I pretty much, I'm pretty sure I probably would have like doubled or tripled my income if I didn't make all the mistakes that I made. Like not being coachable. I wasn't always coachable and I wasn't always consistent. Not being coachable, not being consistent, and changing things. Like I changed things. Like I changed things in the website. I changed things in my emails, things like that. That probably cost me a lot of money. But you live and you learn. And because of that, I learned what not to do, and then I can be a better guide. I can be a better mentor for people because I know it. I know how to help them so they don't make the same mistakes that I did. So that's actually so everything, everything happens for a reason, my friends. So like I don't really care that I made mistakes because I can teach people what not to do. So it works out in the end. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, check this out, guys. This is a done for you online business. That's my website, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. This is a done for you online business. And with this business, you can make $1,400 or more in a day because our top product sells for $1,400. Okay. Those commissions add up, guys, right? I'm not saying you're going to make 1,400 every day, but they add up. The goal is to make 1,400 a day, guys. Now some people are doing it. Like I just saw one person, they made like $6,000, guys, in one day. That's the power of social media, guys. That's the power of digital marketing. But these $1,400 commissions, and there's actually five. See, we sell 5 digital programs in the e-learning industry. So you can make 100, 300, 600, 900, and 1,400, right? The $1,400 commissions add up. All you need is one customer a week, and you're making $5,600 a month, guys. That's just one customer. Okay, that's an extra $72,000 a year. Now let's say you only do half that. Let's say you only make like maybe like you make an extra 40K a year. Hey, that's still an extra 40K. It beats doing Uber and DoorDash. A lot of people are doing Uber and DoorDash. I wouldn't want to do that. You know why I wouldn't want to do Uber and DoorDash? No offense, but I wouldn't want to use my own car. And just the idea of just like driving strangers around using my own car, that doesn't appeal to me. I wouldn't want to do that at all. But a lot of people are doing that because that's all they know. Like they just want to make money and they're looking for ways to make money. You think they like doing that? You think anybody loves doing that? Driving strangers around and stuff? I doubt it. They're just doing that because that's all they know. But I'm showing you a different way, guys. So you don't have to do Uber and DoorDash. You don't have to do all that crap. You can start a side hustle, guys. Okay. And this side hustle can make you 6 and 7 figures over time. I'm not saying overnight, I'm saying over time, guys. I don't know how long it's going to take you to hit 6 and 7 figures. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I made multiple 5 figures so far. Hopefully, like I hope, God willing, are you there? My Lord. Like I hope I make 6 or 7 figures this year. That'd be great. If I hit 7 figures this year, freaking yeah, let's go. I hope I hit at least 6 figures this year. Okay. But man proposes, God disposes, right? So you can have the desire, but we're not in control, guys. Like you're not in control of the results. The only thing that you can control is your activity. The results are out of your control, guys. Because if the results were in your control, if you were in control of your results, guys, you wouldn't struggle with anything. Because if you were in control of the results, that means you would be God, but you're not God. So you're not in control of the results, guys. You're in control of your activities, right? That's all you can focus on, guys. You just focus on the activities. Like I post 3 pieces of content a day, no matter what, guys. It doesn't matter. It's like snow, sun, rain, shine. It doesn't matter. I post 3 pieces of content a day. I go live. Okay. I don't make excuses. I don't be like, oh, but my my nose hurts. I can't go live. Oh, I don't feel good. That's weak. I don't do that. Right now, do I always always feel like I really want to go live? Do I always feel like that? Not always. Sometimes I'm like, okay, okay, like, man, should I go live? But I could do it. Now, sometimes I'm really excited to go live, guys. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, let's go, because I'm fired up about this business. But I'm a human too. So some days I have good days and I have bad days, right? So some days I don't feel like it, but I don't let my feelings get in the way because I'm not a child. Okay. I don't let my feelings get in the way, guys. I just do it. You got to do the work whether you feel like it or not, right? Check it out. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business. Okay. You can have $600 days, $900, $1,400 days because we have different products. We have 5 different products that we're selling here. Okay. You got to sell something to make money. You know this. You know everybody's online selling stuff, guys. Okay. Don't act like you don't know. You know everybody's online selling stuff. You're watching, you're scrolling, you're seeing what's going on. Don't lie. You know that's the only way you're going to make money, guys, is by selling something. So what most people are doing affiliate marketing. Okay, that's what I see most people doing. A lot of people are doing buy a course, sell a course. They're doing affiliate marketing stuff. So the difference between like what I do and what they do is we earn 100% profit. They don't, guys. Okay, they don't get to keep all their profits. See, my top product sells for $1,400. I didn't create it, but I get to keep 100% profit. It's different. It's called master resale rights, guys. So we have the most profitable business model out there. So compared to affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing, we're just more profitable. We just are. They earn less than 100% profit, guys. What's up, Steve? Yeah, wasn't it 900 a day before? Did something change? Yeah, Steve, that's right. Before, see, when this business launched back in 2024, our top product sold for 900. Okay, so it was 900 a day, right? And we did a lot. We did millions of dollars with that. We did like $29 million in 10 months. But a few months ago, Steve, we launched the $1,400 product. So now we have a $1,400 product and it's becoming our number one seller. I've already had multiple $1,400 days. We still have the $900 product. It's still there. We have 5 digital programs, right? So we have 100, 300, 600, 900, and now 1,400. So the $1,400 products, guys, the $1,400 days, it hits different, guys. It hits different. Okay. When you imagine making $1,400 today, guys, like how would that help you and your family? Just think about it. If you had an extra $1,400 today, like what would you do with that? Think about it. I just had a $1,400 day, guys, the other day, the day before yesterday. I had a $1,400 day and I didn't even realize I made it. Like I never, like, guys, whenever I make money, I don't even realize it because my system is fully automated and I'm not glued to my phone all day. So I miss all kinds of notifications. Like sometimes I don't even realize that I made money because my business is fully automated. So I made $1,400 the other day, guys, and I didn't realize it until like 4 hours after the sale came through. I was like, freaking awesome. Hallelujah. Thank you, God. Please send more. Please and thank you. I'll take more. Right. So, yeah, the $1,400 commissions, guys, just do the math on this, just so you understand the math. You just need 72 sales to make 100K. With this business, guys, you only need 72 sales to make 100K. Half of that, 36 sales, guys, 50K. Now, let's say you're selling something low ticket. Let's say you're selling something for $10, which is what some people do. If you're selling something low ticket, let's say, yeah, $10, right? You're going to need, no, let's say $14 because that's even better. Let's say you're selling something for $14, guys. You know how many sales you're going to need to make $1,400? You're going to need 100 sales just to make $1,400. You know how many sales I need to make $1,400? One. You see the difference? That's why I prefer high ticket marketing, guys, because you can just make more money faster. And the high ticket sales feel so much better than the low ticket sales. The only way you're going to make money doing low ticket, guys, you need a lot of volume, which means you're going to need a huge following. You're going to need a massive following, right? Does your training teach us how to utilize AI to automate the business and video production? The video production, like we have AI tools. Yeah, we teach you how to use, like the business is automated without AI because we have a sales funnel. So the business is already automated. But like automated video production, I don't know about video production because like I create my own videos. Like there's so many AI tools that you can use. Yeah, we do teach you how to use AI. I mean, I was using an app with AI that would like it would be a talking video of me, right? So I could put in a script. Like I was using this app before, but I don't use a I talk myself. Like I don't want to AI myself all the time, right? But I've done it before where I used an app where I could just put in a script and it would be an AI version of me talking. I did it, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to be all fake. Right? But yeah, we teach you how to use AI. Like I use ChatGPT all the time. Like we teach you how to use ChatGPT. But there are apps out there. Okay. I haven't gone like we just launched some new AI training. I haven't gone through it all because I don't want to do that. I don't want to create AI videos of me. I don't like it. I want to be real. Okay. But it is possible to do that. But we have like an AI. So we teach you how to like we have an like because our business is in English and Spanish. So you can create a video in English and it will transcribe it to Spanish. So I'll be speaking in like I'll have an English video and I'll be like, yo, ¿cómo estás, mi amigos? Blah 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 blah. Like I don't know Spanish, but I'm learning Spanish. Okay. So it'll translate my English video into Spanish. I haven't started doing this yet. I'm going to do it eventually. I'm going to create a channel that's going to be completely in Spanish because our business is in Spanish too, guys. So I'm going to have one channel. It's just going to be me speaking freaking Spanish with like a AI transcription. Yeah, so we do that, Steve. But to be honest, I haven't gone through all the AI trainings that they have yet. But like we teach you how to use AI for like ChatGPT, for example. Like I use ChatGPT for so many things. For creating captions, you know, like written words. Oh, I use ChatGPT all every day, guys. Every day I use ChatGPT for creating images. Okay. I use ChatGPT. Yeah. Yeah, Steven, you're welcome. But we're gonna like whatever is working, we're gonna teach you. Like whatever works, we're gonna teach that moving forward. But I've already messed around with like the AI, creating AI videos of myself. It's kind of funny. It's kind of cool. I mean, it is cool. I did test it out. I was posting videos of me, my AI twin. Okay, there's an app that I was using and I had an AI twin, and it was talking. It was fine, but it was a little weird. You could tell it was AI, but it was funny to mess around with. I appreciate your consistency, Dan. Yeah, I've been doing this for over 2 years. You know, there's been some times where I wasn't as consistent, but nowadays I'm just super fired up. Like I'm in my season of no. You know the season of no, guys. That means like no distractions, no excuses, right? No going out, no going to the club, even though I'm 45. I'm not going to go to the club so much. Come on. But like no distractions, no excuses. I'm in my season of no, guys, where I'm just all in with my business, posting content, going live. That's it. How long did it start? How long did it take to start seeing an income? I started making money. I got my first sale in 2 weeks, and I started making consistent sales in the beginning. But then I started making some mistakes. I started changing things. I tried to like promote multiple offers at one point. I started changing my system. And there would be times, honestly, I'll just be fully transparent. There would be times like where I'd go weeks without getting a sale. But that's because of me. That's because of me. That was because of me trying to change everything and not being so coachable and not being as consistent. So that was my fault, right? I probably like honestly speaking, I probably would have made like double or triple my income if I wouldn't have done that, but I did that. That was my mistake. But you learn from your mistakes, and I can coach people too. I could be like, no, don't do that. See, because I made all these mistakes, so I can tell people like, hey, no, I wouldn't do that. Like I would, I can like, so it's kind of it was kind of like at the end of the day, it happened for a reason, right? Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, check out this business, guys. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business. If you don't have a business, like this is the best I've seen, guys. Like honestly speaking, I've been in this business for over 2 years, and I've tried so many different things. Okay, and I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna do this business one week and then do another business next week. Okay, I've seen some people in our community, and that's their choice. But they've left this community just to do like a different thing, like a buy a course, sell a course thing, and I'm just like, that's not cool. I don't think it's cool because you know they have customers that started this business, and then like some of them made like some of these people they made like multiple six figures, right? And then they're jumping to another business. So that means they had a lot of customers. They brought in a lot of customers into this business, and then they jump into another thing. And then some of them they take their customers to the other business. And I just don't think that's a good way to do it. I don't think that's good for your customers or your brand really. Because now I look at those people, I'm like, that's not leadership, guys. In my personal opinion, that's not leadership. I call it greedership. I call it greedership, guys. I think they're greedy, and I don't even follow them anymore. Like I used to think they were kind of cool. I used to think they're like I was inspired by them at one point, but now I'm just like, kind of gross. That's just me. I don't consider that leadership, guys. To start one business and then a week later doing another business, and then your customers are like, "Hey, what's going on? I thought you were doing this. I thought you were leading me and mentoring me." Oh no, sorry, but there's this new thing, but you can join this new thing with me if you want. I don't approve. I wouldn't do that. The only way I would ever leave this business, okay, is if like something really scandalous happened at the top, like there was some like real scandal, something unethical happened. Like that's the only way I would leave this business, guys. But like the person that created this business, her name is Michelle. She's made $10 million in 3 years. And she always talks about the importance of building an ethical business. Like you got to build with ethics. That's the only reason I would ever leave this business. I'm being straight up. If like something unethical happened, that's the only way. Otherwise, I'm not going to leave this business, guys. And she always stresses, guys, you got to build an ethical business. And if she catches people in our community doing things that are unethical, she will kick them out. They're done. They're gone. And she won't even give them a warning. Like if she finds out that it was something really unethical, they're gone, guys. And that's good for you. That's good for people in the community. And that's the kind of business you want to join, guys. You got to build an ethical business. Because what goes around comes around, man. You can try to make money a sleazy way, but then the karma's going to get you, right? See, there's two kinds of people in the world, guys. There's people that build it like they make income, they make money in an ethical way, like the ethical way, right? They do things like legitimate. Okay, and then there's the people that do things like the unethical way. Those are the scammers, the thieves, the criminals. Okay, so there's basically two kinds of people. There's people out there trying to steal and be unethical and scam, and you know, so that's basically two. So which side of the fence are you on? Like, are you on the good side or the bad side? That's basically it, guys. I mean, good and evil, duality, right? We live in the world of duality. So those people that make money the unethical way, they're done. They're toast because karma's keeping notes, guys. Karma's keeping track of you. The universe, God, whatever you want to say, it's watching you. It knows what you're doing, guys. It's like Santa Claus, you know. Santa Claus knows if you've been good. He knows if you've been bad. There's like a universe, guys. There's like a higher power that's taking notes. They're watching. Like the higher power is watching everything you do. So it's recommended that you do things the right way if you want to get a good result. Because yeah, there are people out there. They're gonna lie. They're gonna cheat. They're gonna steal their way to the top. And it might look like they're successful at some point, but at some point, guys, karma's going to come in, boom, destroyed. It's going to happen, guys. So you got to keep your nose clean. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Alan? Alan knows what I'm saying. Ruben, you got to keep your freaking nose clean, guys. That means you got to do things in an ethical way, right? You know what I'm saying, guys? I like that phrase. Keep your nose clean. If you get it, all right. Go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Learn how to build a legitimate ethical business. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day, guys. You can make $1,400 or more in a day with this business. Now, I'm not saying you're going to make $1,400 every day. That's the goal for some of us. Maybe you don't have big goals. Maybe you just want to make some extra money. See, some people, they just start this business. Maybe they don't want to make seven figures like me. Like I want to make multiple seven figures, guys, because I want to live my best life. Like I want to make over $500 million throughout my life just because I want to live a life on complete vacay. Like I want to travel the world. I want to buy the house, buy the car, buy the clothes, all of it. I want all of it, guys. Give and plus not just buy the stuff, but like impact the world as well. Okay. I'm not gonna be a hedonist. I'm not gonna be a complete total hedonist. Of course, I want to give back. See, the more you give, guy, the more money you have, the more good you can do for yourself and for other people. Okay. That's why you got to understand. So I want to help, I want to create 1,000 self-made millionaires and just impact the world in a positive way. Like for example, I would love to get all the homeless people off the street. I don't believe we should have any homeless people on the street. I think it's a crime against humanity, guys. Like there's no need for it because we have unlimited resources. We have unlimited money. It doesn't belong to us anyways. It's all this money, guys, all the resources, everything in the world, it belongs to the higher power. Whatever you want to say it is, whether you say it's the universe, the source, God, whatever you want to say, guys, it doesn't belong to us. It's not ours. So in my personal opinion, okay, you can vote for Dan president 2030. Actually, I wouldn't want to be a president, but I could be an advisor. I wouldn't want to be a president, honestly. I would do it if I have to. If I have to be president, guys, okay, I'll be president. But in my personal opinion, like all these people around the world, they're just mismanaging, resources because there's no reason for it, guys. I don't care. I'll talk to Donald Trump. Trump, if you're listening, I'll talk to you. There's no reason for anybody to be living on the streets. Not with all the money in the world, not with all the resources. There's no reason for it. There's total mismanagement by human society. We got to get those peoples off the streets. Those people. Okay. Now, some people they live on the streets because they made some bad choices. Okay. So what? Get them off the streets. Some people they have some mental problems. That's why they live on the streets. Get them off the streets. Give them some help. Put them in a home. Right. That's just my personal opinion, guys. I think it's wrong. I think it's a crime against humanity that we're all. I think we're all responsible for it too. I think we all need to say no. I think we all got to do our part and be like, no, this is wrong. Because that's just my personal opinion, guys. You can accept it or not. Doesn't matter to me. Okay. Anyways, so my point is, the more money you have, guys, the more good you can do for yourself and for other people. That's a fact. That's a straight up fact. And it's okay to do good for yourself, guys. Okay. It's okay to do good for yourself. It's not wrong. It's not bad. Okay. Some people feel guilty. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I don't know if I should do good for myself. What about, you know, it's not bad, guys. It's called self-love. Okay. So the more money you have, the more you can do good for yourself and for others, for your family, for your friends, for your extended family, which is the world. Okay. Whether you like it or not, guys. Now, this is my personal opinion. We're all basically family. Okay. We all come from the same source. So that means we're all connected. Whatever that source may be, the source of everything, the source of existence, God, the universe, the Big Bang. But come on, we know the Big Bang is ridiculous. We know that doesn't make any sense. Like life comes from an explosion. It comes from heat. That doesn't make sense. Last time I noticed, life came from life, right? Life comes from life, guys. Last time I noticed, right? We didn't come like. Is your dad an explosion? Is your dad a grenade? Is your dad an oven? I'm just saying, guys. It doesn't make any sense. Life comes from life, guys. Last time I noticed. Anyways, tangent. What? Yeah, what, man? What? Sevenfiguremonk.com. Guys, learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business. Okay. This is for people that are just want to, no, honestly, this is for people that want to be financially free. I know that's cliche. Everyone's talking about financial freedom, but that's it. This is freedom. Whatever. Freedom. We want freedom, guys. We want to be able to live the life of our dreams. And it's fine, guys. You can live the life of your dreams. You should. Why do you want to settle for less? Why do you want to live the life of your nightmare? Why do you want to live a nightmare life when you can live your dream life, guys? Okay. Isn't that the goal? To live our dream life? Don't you want to like have an abundance of money in your bank account so you can do whatever you want to do, buy whatever you want to buy without having to work a job, guys? Like, don't you want that? I hope so. Like, drop a one in the comments, guys, if you want to live a life of complete freedom. I want to live a life of complete freedom, and you need money to do that, guys. If you don't have money, you can't live a life of complete freedom. If you're forced to get a job just to pay your bills, that's not freedom, guys. Last time I checked, being forced to have a job so you can pay your bills is not freedom. Last time I checked, guys. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think that's freedom. Freedom is having an abundance of money in your bank account so you don't have to work again in your life. One for Steven. So we got one person, guys. We got one person that wants freedom. We got one person. Oh, we got two, because me too. Guys, there are people out there in the world that are living a life of freedom, guys. They have an abundance of money in their bank account. They don't have jobs. Those people exist. There's a lot of them. There's more than you think. The 1% of people in the world, they make over $500,000. So what's 1% of 8 billion? What is that? Does anybody know? Is anybody good at math? Because I can't, that's too much for me right now. It's too early in the day. 1% of 8 billion, guys. So that means there's a lot of people in the world right now, as we speak, that are living a life of freedom, guys. They don't have to work in a job. They're not punching a clock, guys. So that just shows you that it's possible, right? And those people in general, who are those people? Those are business owners, guys, like Jeff Bezos, for example. He's the creator of Amazon, right? He created Amazon. He makes like millions of dollars a day, guys. I think it's like 150 million, whatever it is. He makes millions of dollars a day, guys. He's living a life of complete freedom. He has like a $500 million yacht. Because I like to research these people. I like to see what they do with their money, just because I'm nosy. He has like a $500 million yacht, guys, and he's making millions of dollars a day. He never has to work another day in his life. But he still probably works. He's probably consulting with Amazon. Like, he's not hands-on. See, that's the thing, guys. He's making millions of dollars a day, but he's not like spending a lot of time working on Amazon, as far as I know. I don't know what he does every day, but he doesn't have to work. If he does, it's just because he likes to. because nobody just wants to sit around and do nothing, right? Would get bored after a while. You don't just want to sit around and do nothing all day. But there's a lot of people like that, guys. They don't have jobs and they're super rich. They're living the dream. So why not you? Here's another one. Warren Buffett. See that? So Bezos is an example of a business owner. He's an example of a business owner, guys. That's making millions of dollars a day. Now, Warren Buffett, if you guys know who that is, he's like a billionaire investor. He invested in like stocks. Okay. He's also completely free. But the interesting thing about Warren Buffett, because I'm nosy, I like to see what the rich people do. Apparently, he gives away 99% of his income, guys. 99% of his income to charities and stuff. And he lives in like the same house his whole life, guys. He drives the same car like every 10 years. He drives like a Lincoln. He likes Dairy Queen. He likes McDonald's. Okay. That's totally unhealthy, but he loves it. I know about this because I'm nosy. He gives away 99% of his income, guys. So how much of a good person are you? Are you willing to give away 99% of your income like him? Now, I don't know what he supports. Maybe I agree with it or not, but the fact that he's willing to give away 99% of his income, you can look it up. So are you giving away 99% of your income for the betterment of the society? I'm not. So hats off to him, guys. Hats off to him. So that's the thing, though. The more money you have, the more good you can do for yourself and the more good you can do for others. If you want to do good, they say money makes you more of who you are. So if you're a jerk, you're going to be a bigger jerk with money. If you're a saint, you're going to be a bigger saint with money. You're going to give your money to you're going to help charities. You're going to build hospitals. You're going to build temples, churches, whatever, right? You're going to build wells, whatever. You're going to do good. But if you're a bad person, you're going to do bad. Money makes you more of who you are, guys. So, so what would you do, guys, if you're rich? Then you'll know what kind of person you are. And if maybe you got to work on yourself, maybe you got to work on yourself. Maybe you're not, maybe you got to work on your character. So if you do get a lot of money, you're not going to blow it on things that are not good for yourself or others. Anyways, tangents, guys. Hello, Caitlin. What's up? What's happening? Go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. This is my website. Learn how to, launch your own online business today. You can be an entrepreneur, guys, just like Jeff Bezos. If someone asks you like what you do, you can say, yeah, I got a job, but I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm also a business owner, just like Jeff Bezos. You can say that because it's true. I'm an entrepreneur, guys, just like Jeff Bezos. I have an automated online business, just like Bezos does. I'm talking about him a lot because he's just a good example. He's a good example because my business model is the same model as him. I talk about him all the time, right? Just because his business model is the same business model as mine, because we sell things online, guys. Like I sell things online. I have a website. Okay. My website, sevenfiguremonk.com. He also sells things online. He has a website. It's called Amazon. Okay. We do the same thing. It's e-commerce, guys. Okay. And I just like to use him because he's a good example. He's the perfect example of the power of being an entrepreneur. Here's another example from Jeff Bezos. Okay. Let's talk about the difference between an employee, somebody that has a job, and an entrepreneur. Okay. So an employee is somebody that works for somebody else. Who do they work for? They work for the business owner. They work for the entrepreneur. Okay. So who's at the top of the money chain? Who's at the top, guys? Is it the employee or is it the business owner? It's the business owner. So Bezos makes like millions of dollars a day, right? And his lowest paid employee, let's say like the delivery driver, he makes $20 an hour. You see the difference, guys? You see why you want to be the business owner? Ownership. You want to own businesses and assets. That's what you want to do. Bezos is the richest he makes millions of dollars and his employees make 20, like the lowest employee makes $20 an hour, guys. You see the difference? Yes. That's why you got to be a business owner, my friends. You got ownership, own businesses, own assets. That's what the wealthy people do. They don't work, guys. They're not exchanging their time for money. If you're an employee, you're selling your time for money, guys. You're getting paid $10 an hour. You're selling your time for $10. That's what you're saying. You're saying, I'm worth $10 an hour. I'm worth $20 an hour. I'm worth $50 an hour. Whatever you're selling your time for, guys. That's what you're saying you're worth. You're letting the world know I'm worth $30 an hour, whatever. Okay. Now, that might sting you, but hey, that's okay. Awareness is the first step to change, guys. First, you got to be aware. Before you can solve the problem, you got to be aware of the problem. And then you focus on the solution. So what's the solution, guys? This sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Learn how make a business, guys, a done for you online business where you can make $1,400 or more in a day. Okay. $1,400 or more in a day, guys. See, this is a done for you online business. We sell digital products in the e-learning industry. 5 digital products, guys. Okay. They sell for 100, 300, 600, 900, and 1,400. So anytime somebody can go to your website and they can purchase one of the products. Now, whichever one they purchase, that's their choice. But most people purchase the $1,400 product, guys, because that's the best one, and people want the best. Just like, I have the $1,400 product. That's how I'm able to resell it. It's called master resale rights, guys. I'm gonna just so you're gonna learn new things here. Like I'm a teacher, guys. I'm a teacher by trade, so I just teach people stuff. So we earn 100% profit. Okay, we earn 100% profit. It's called master resale rights, right? So you purchase a digital product one time, and then you have the resale rights to that digital product, and you can resell it as your own, and you earn 100% profit. Okay, it's called master resale rights, guys. Now, most of what people are doing, they're doing affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing, which means they don't earn 100% profit, guys. Okay, they're also selling other people's products like me, but they're not earning 100% profit. They're earning less. So would you rather earn 100% profit or 50% or 30%? Okay. That's what's happening if you're doing affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing. All of this buy a course, sell a course stuff. Okay. Most of that is affiliate marketing and they earn less than 100% profit. Now, something's better than nothing, of course, but 100% profit is better. This is better, guys. We teach you how to do affiliate marketing, but we teach you how to do it behind the scenes. That's the difference, guys. Like we teach you how to do affiliate marketing. Let's say you found a multi-level marketing company you like, or you found an affiliate marketing company that you like. Now, this is how I would do it. I would put my affiliate marketing company, I would put my affiliate offer, and I would put my multi-level marketing offer inside of my email list. But my front end offer, the one that I'm actively promoting, I would make that my 100% offer. I would make that my high ticket offer. And then everything else would be inside of my email list. That's how I would do it, guys. Because that's what I've learned to do by being part of this community. I learned this from this community, guys. That's how I would do it. I wouldn't promote my affiliate offer as my number one offer because I'm gonna earn less commissions. So my number one offer is my high ticket offer. And then my affiliate stuff is behind the scenes. It's inside of my email list or it's inside of my community. Because I also have a community myself, guys. And then inside of my community, I have multiple offers inside of my community. I have this offer and other offers inside of my community, guys. That's how you do it. That's how I do it. That's what I would recommend. Even to my worst enemy, guys, I would still recommend. Even to my worst enemy, I would recommend don't get a job. Don't get a job. That's what I recommend, guys. To my worst enemy, somebody that I hated. Even then, guys, I'd be like, don't get a job because jobs are the worst. They are technically, guys. If I can go back in time, and this is straight up facts, if I can go back in time, I wouldn't get a job, guys. No way. I wouldn't go to college. No, no thanks. All that money you spent in college, you could have spent that money investing in assets and you'd be so rich right now. Imagine this. Instead of going to college, guys, you used all that money. Let's say it's $40,000, whatever. You used all that money and you bought Bitcoin when it first came out for a cent. You know how rich you would be right now? You'd be so damn rich. Pardon my French. Or any asset, guys. Maybe you would have invested in, instead of going to college, maybe you would have bought a bunch of shares of Amazon in its early days. Oh, you'd be so rich right now instead of going to college, guys. That's why. If I went back in time, I wouldn't go to college, guys. And it's not like I'm against education. I love education, but I love self education. That's the difference. Self education, guys. You can learn more about making money by just reading books and being part of our community than you can going to most colleges. Okay. You can. Self education, guys, is worth more than, formal education. And most of the stuff that you learn is outside of college. I'm not saying college is okay for people that want it, but it doesn't really make people rich. Okay. Like most people that get rich, it's not because they went to college. Who dropped out of college? Steve Jobs, I believe. Elon Musk. They hit Henry Ford. Henry Ford didn't go to college. He's one of the richest men in American history. Steve Jobs, he dropped out, I believe. Zuckerberg, I think he dropped out. A lot of people dropped out of college, guys, and they got super rich. In my opinion, this is my personal opinion, the whole school system and college, all that stuff, it's just like a factory. And what does the factory produce? Now, this might trigger you guys, but it's okay. You'll be okay. What does this like school system produce? It produces employees, guys. It produces workers, people that are overworked and underpaid. That's what it produces, guys. It doesn't produce like the wealthiest people. It doesn't produce rich people. Okay. That's a good idea. I just had a ding ding moment. I can create a college in the future, guys, that creates rich people. right? Maybe Trump tried to do that with Trump University, but maybe it was an epic fail. I don't know so much about that. But like, I'll create a university teaching people how to get rich. That's a good idea, guys. That's a great idea. See, I have ideas, man. I got ideas. Actually, I'm very creative, guys. I have a very creative mind. Not to toot my own horn, but the thing is, we come from the source, guys. We come from the greatest of the great, which is God, the universe. So we all have like this magnificent. We have all the. We all have so much potential. We're not even like scratching the surface. We're not even scratching the surface, guys. Go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Check out how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business, guys. Okay. You can make $1,400 or more in a day. What do you got to do to make that 1,400? Well, I can tell you because I've done it. You got to set up your business one time. Okay. I set up my business one time, guys. I set up my business 2 years ago. I've been doing the same business, guys, for over 2 years. Okay. So you got to set up your business one time. And then after you get your business set up, how long is it going to take you to set up that business? 1 to 2 days. It shouldn't. If it takes you longer than that, then you're just procrastinating. Honestly, you're just spacing out. You're just not focused. Because it took me a few hours to set up my business, guys. I'm not freaking. I'm a college dropout. I don't have any tech skills. I sucked at math, guys. As soon as I got to algebra, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Peace. Like I'm out. Okay. Something didn't compute with algebra, guys. I still remember it. Like I got to some kind of equation. Like I got to some equation with like math, and I was just like done. I was like, no, no. I was done. Okay. So like I don't have any tech skills. I dropped out of college, guys, but I figured out how to set up my business in a few hours. So if I can do it, you can do it. So you got to get your business set up. Okay. Take 1 to 2 days. You get your business set up. And then after you get your business set up, you plug into our community, guys. You introduce yourself, right? And then you're just following this 2 hour workday. After that, guys, you set up your business once, you join our community once, and then you're just following this 2 hour workday, guys. Now you know exactly what you need to do. Okay, it's clear. This is what I do too. You post 3 pieces of content a day to social media, guys. Okay, it's called attraction marketing. You post 3 pieces of content a day, right? It doesn't take long, guys. 20 to 30 minutes. But one piece of content can make you $1,400 or more in a day, guys. One piece of content. Okay, you post your 3 pieces of content. You can go live just like I'm going live. You can just do what I'm doing, guys. You can do exactly what I'm doing. Okay. Now I've been going live for over 2 years. And guess what? My first lives, a lot of my lives, guys, they really, really sucked. I sucked a lot. Like I wasn't good, guys. This is normal. Okay. But now, see where I am right now, guys. This guy that like, that speaks with like I feel like I'm pretty confident and I'm pretty like I can teach this pretty well because I've been doing it for like over 2 years, guys. So all you got to do is get a little bored like me, and you probably have better handwriting like me. Look at my handwriting, guys. I write like a 5-year-old. I get it. I understand. I don't care. Okay. So you just get a little bored like me and you just write, hey, this is how an online business works. You have an offer. You have the things you're selling. We earn 100% profit. Most businesses don't. You have a system. This is your system is what automates your business. This is how you make money in your sleep, like Amazon. This is how it works. You have a link, people go to your link. Is it called a capture page? You're capturing people's emails. They put their email in. They're watching videos. The videos are doing the selling. You have emails. The emails are following up with people for you because the fortune's in the follow up. They can go to your website at any time and buy stuff. Whenever they buy stuff, you make money. So you have more time and you have more money to do the things you want to do, like travel and live the life of your dreams. Okay. And then you have a strategy to get customers. Okay. You have a strategy. We teach you a 2 hour workday. So all you got to do is post 3 pieces of content a day to social media. That's it. You can post all kinds of content. Most of us do videos. You can do like a little 7-second video with words on the screen. You can do like talking videos. Have you seen any of this stuff? Have you seen anybody doing little 7-second videos with words on the screen? I'm sure you have. Okay. I'm not the only one who does it. I'm sure you've seen it. Okay. So a 7-second video with words on the screen. And then you can do talking videos. Have you seen anybody on social media that they're doing videos where they're talking about stuff? Have you seen that before? Yes, you have. Okay. So you know what's going on. Okay. You just create talking videos, guys, and just have fun with it. Just be yourself. I'm just being myself, right? This is me, guys. This is the real Dan. Now I got to tone myself down a little bit because I can get a little crazy. So I got to be careful sometimes. But like 3 pieces of content a day, guys. That's it. Anybody can do that. I can teach a child to do this, guys. This is child's work. Okay. This is child's play. 3 pieces of content a day. Go live. I can teach a child to go live, guys. I can teach a child to talk on video. right? I can do that. It's not hard. Post 3 pieces of content a day, go live, and you can also post free ads. That's all you got to do, guys. Not hard. This is not hard. Choose your hard. Choose your hard, guys. You're already doing it. You're already choosing your hard, whether you know it or not. Because if you're working a job, working 40 plus hours a week, you're choosing that. That's a choice, guys. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that forever. You might have to do that temporarily to pay your bills, but you don't have to do that for the rest of your life. There's people that have quit their jobs, guys, and are doing this full time. They're doing this exact same business full time, or they're doing an other side hustle, right? You don't have to work a job your whole life. Just to let you know, nobody's making you do that. Nobody's holding a gun to your head, guys. Nobody's doing that. You're choosing that. So whatever you don't change, you're choosing, guys. It's just a choice, whether you like it or not. I'm just speaking the truth, guys. I don't care. I'm going to speak the truth because somebody has to. Somebody has to in this world because a lot of people aren't. So post 3 pieces of content a day, go live, post free ads. That's all you got to do. You attract customers, guys. I made $1,400 a couple days ago. I made $1,400 on my live, guys. I went live. I'm doing just what I'm doing right now. And somebody saw it. Somebody got it. They're like, oh, I get this. Yeah, this makes sense. And they got started. They got started at the $1,400 level, guys. So after my live the other day, okay, I finished my live. And then after my live, I made $1,400. And I didn't even realize it until a few hours later. But I knew it came from my live because I was talking to the person on my live. The guy on my live, he kept asking me questions. His name is Brian. So I kept answering his questions and I was helping him. And that's why he started the business, guys. So you just got to serve people, right? I was just serving him. I was just teaching. I was just telling him exactly what he needed to do. I even helped him. He was like, what do I need to say with my content? I told him, like, we created his message. Okay. The money's in the message, guys. Like, what's my message? What do I say all the time? Look at my content, guys. You'll see. What do I say all the time? I say this. I say, I'm Dan. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine. I'm a former monk. And I started my online business because I was sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. Okay. I'm a former Marine. I'm a former monk. And I help everyday men and women make 6 and 7 figures online without having to work a job. I left that part out. But I say that, guys. Just watch some of my videos. You'll see. That's what I say. And watch some of my videos, guys, and see if anybody replies to my videos. Let's see if anybody asks me for information. Then you'll know. Then you'll know, guys. They do. People ask me for information every day. So you know that what I do works. What I teach works, guys. Because if it works for me, it can work for you. So I figured I helped him with his message. So that's what I say, guys. If you look at my videos, which is all true, this is all a true story. I'm Dan. I'm from Michigan. True. I'm a former Marine, former monk. True. I help everyday men and women make 6 and 7 figures online. True. And I started this online business because my company cut my pay in half. True. And I decided I never wanted to get another job again because I was sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. True. All true, guys. So you don't have to lie. You don't have to be sketchy and scammy to build a business. You just got to share your story, your real story, whether you like it or not, guys. Maybe you don't like your story. Maybe you think your story sucks, but somebody else could be. So you could help somebody with your story, guys. Your story could be something as simple as like, I don't like working jobs. That could be your story. Your story could be like, I wanted to help my family pay the bills. Maybe I wanted to help my wife or my husband pay the bills, right? Whatever your story is, maybe you want to pay your debts. Whatever your story is, guys, somebody will relate with that story, guys. That's why you got to share your story. Okay. So I tell people I started this business because my company cut my pay in half, which is completely true. There's nothing false about that. And then I tell people what I love about this business. Well, there's a lot of things I love. So I'll talk about some of the things that I love. I might say, like, I love the fact that I don't have to cold message strangers. I like the fact that I don't have to get on the phone with people. I like the fact that I don't have to bother my friends and family. And the best thing about it is I like the fact that the business is fully automated. So I can make money in my sleep, which is totally true. And which is something I've done. And I like the fact that we have a community of 59,000 people and there's millionaire mentoring inside of our community. That's totally true. None of what I'm saying, guys, is a lie. You don't have to lie, guys, to make money. You don't have to be a scammer. By the way, guys, just so you know, there's people that create fake accounts of me and other people, and they DM you and they try to scam you. So you got to be careful and be safe, guys. If somebody's DMing you, I wouldn't even respond. Okay. So there's people that create fake accounts of me. Okay, they watch my live and they might message you pretending to be me, and they're gonna scam you. So you got to be careful, guys. If somebody's sliding into your DMs, I wouldn't even mess around with that. Unfortunately, there's all these scammers out there, and if you're watching, You scammy scammer, get a life. Okay, like just like learn how to create money without like learn how to build money a legitimate way. Get a life, man. If you're watching this scammer, because they're out there, guys. They're out there. They create fake accounts of like people like me and people in our community, which is totally illegal, by the way. Impersonating somebody else is totally illegal. But somehow, like social media, they don't really do anything about it. They don't crack down on it as much as they should. Because there's like so many fake accounts, guys. There's so many fake accounts. And they're gonna scam you. They're gonna slide into the DMs. And some people they fall for it, guys, because they don't know. They think it's me, but it's not me. Because I will never DM you first, guys. I will never do that. I will never DM you. If you DM me, I'm going to respond, but I'm never going to DM you. So they're going to pretend that they're me or somebody else. Okay. They're going to pretend that they're me. They're going to slide into the DMs and they're going to like be like, yeah, they're going to scam you with some crypto thing or something. They're going to do something and to take your money. Okay. And the people, the unfortunate people that don't understand what's going on, they fall for these scams, guys. People are falling for this crap. That's why they do it. Because on TikTok, guys, you know what you can do? You can copy people's pictures and then you can just create a cake. You can copy their videos, you can download their videos. It's like that's what they do, guys. They're scammers. And they're gonna go to hell for that. They will. They're gonna get bad karma. They're gonna go to hell if they don't change their habits. You know, everybody can change, guys. We all have a past. What do they say? Every sinner has a future, and every saint has a past. They can change their ways, but if they keep acting like that for the rest of their life until the day they die, well, they're gonna get bad karma, go to hell, whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say. I probably shouldn't say that on social media. That'll probably trigger some keywords, but they're gonna get the bad karma for it. So they're gonna lose. They think they're winning. Like these people that steal and cheat and stuff, they think they're winning, but they're not. Because at the end of the day, guys, karma comes around, it comes around. And they're probably really miserable. Because people that do that, they're usually like the most miserable people in the world. Because they have no like ethics. They have no conscience. It's hard to sleep at night when you have no like they're just probably like the worst of the worst. So just so you know, guys, you got to be careful because don't I like if somebody's DMing you, you better be on high alert because either like this is what's going to happen, guys. Because either they're like cold messaging people is a strategy to build a business. Okay, it's a legitimate strategy that people teach. It's a legitimate strategy, guys. Okay, I've done it before. It's legitimate. But so either like if somebody's DMing you, like chances are they're either going to try to pitch their real offer, like it could be a real offer, or they're just going to have some scam fake offer. Okay, they're gonna run off with your money, or they just want to have a conversation. But like, who has time to just have random conversations with people all day? I don't have time for that crap. I'm just telling you guys, be aware, be aware of what's going on in the world, because a lot of people, because all there's it's just like we just live in a world of duality. See, we live in a world of good and bad. There always will be good and bad, guys. See, I'm a good person. Like I just try to like live my best life, and I don't like I believe in you know live and let live, and I follow codes. Codes of integrity, codes of conduct. I was a former Marine. I'm a former monk, guys. So I understand all about karma and stuff. So I know if I do bad, I know it's going to come back and get me. Like, so I try to live my life. I try to keep my nose as clean as possible. Have I made mistakes in the past? Have I done things that I regret? Of course, everybody has. But I try to keep my nose as clean as possible, guys. Do things the right way because I understand the laws of karma because I've studied it and I know. It's action and reaction, guys. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. Doesn't matter who you are. Nobody's above the laws of karma, guys. There's not one person on the planet, me or you, that is above the laws of karma. Nobody's above it. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. So do good, guys. That's why I build this business in a legitimate way. I don't guarantee results. I don't tell petty. I don't like some people lie. They'll be like, yeah, you're gonna make thousands. Oh yeah, you're gonna make 10,000 your first month. Oh yeah, for sure. That's what they tell you. They'll tell you to join their business. Yeah, you're gonna make 10,000 your first month, guaranteed. Yeah. And then you don't make it, and you're like, wait, you said I was gonna make 10,000. Like, yeah, sorry. Like, I don't tell people that. Like, is it possible that you can make 10,000 in your first month? Yes. But like results aren't guaranteed, guys. I don't guarantee results because I don't know. I don't know the future. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know what you're not going to do. I can't see into the future, guys. So how can I tell you how much money you're going to make? I don't know if you're going to do the work. I don't know if you're going to show up. I don't know if you're going to post 3 pieces of content a day. I don't know if you're going to go live. I don't know if you're going to plug into the community. I don't know if you're going to attend the trainings. I don't know what you're going to do. So how can I guarantee how much money you're going to make? Nobody can. Nobody can guarantee, guys. Right? But I can tell you, we teach you how to make your first sale in 7 days. We teach you how to get your first customer in 7 days. That's what I can tell you. But the truth is, you just got to show up until you hit your goals, guys. Whatever goal you have, you just got to keep showing up until you hit that goal. If you want to make $1 million, great. Just keep showing up until you make $1 million. I'm not going to say you're going to make $1 million in a year because I would be lying. That would be not true because I have no idea. I don't know how much. I don't know when I'm going to make $1 million. I have no idea. Would I like to make $1 million this year? Yeah, I would love it, but I don't know. I mean, so you got to be careful, guys. When people are like promising, like they're promising results, like be careful, right? Now, of course, like with marketing, you gotta like sometimes, we market, we get a little hypey, and but that's kind of like marketing sometimes. But you got to have a balance of like, this is marketing, guys. This is marketing. But you got to have a balance, right? Because I've had account like one of my first accounts that was over like 30K, you know, followers, it got shut down. And probably because I was being a little too hypey at first. Because when you're brand new, sometimes it happens. I was probably being a little bit too hypey at times. And sometimes social media doesn't like that. But you gotta find a balance, guys. Because you gotta promote in such a way where it does grab people's attention, but you also gotta do it in a way that it's like it's not gonna trigger things. It's a balance, guys. What is like somebody said, like this guy, his name is Harmozy. He's made millions and millions of dollars as a marketer. He's like, yeah, like clickbait is great, but you got to make sure you can back up the results. Like you can do clickbait, but you got to make sure like you can actually back up those results because it's good because we're marketing. You got to stand out. You can't just be boring. You can't be but like vanilla marketing. You got to stand out in some way, but you also got to be like, you just can't guarantee results. Like you can't do that. Like that's not allowed. Like I can't say like you're going to make $10,000 this month for sure. Is it possible? Yeah, but I can't guarantee it because I don't know. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But you got to shoot your shot, right? You got to shoot your shot. Because what if you do? Like, what if you do make 10K this month? Because it's certainly possible, guys. It is possible, but I don't know. But like, you got to go for it. You got to try. Because if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But maybe you don't make 10K your first month. Maybe you don't make 10K your first 12 months. But then maybe after 13 months, you start making 10K or more, guys. Because people in our community have done that. People in our community have made bank. Like some people, like we've created over 106-figure incrementers, guys. Okay, over 106-figure incrementers inside of this community. In the United States, guys, with this business, over 120. In Canada, we created four 6-figure incrementers, 1 millionaire in Canada. We've created 25 millionaires in South Africa because this is a global business. So is it possible? Yes. But you just gotta, but you just gotta, your mindset needs to be, I'm just gonna keep showing up until I hit my goals. That's the mindset, guys. At the end of the day, just like me, I'm gonna keep showing up until I hit my goals, which is my big goal, which is my crazy big goal. Crazy big is like $500 million, not just with this business, just like everything that I'm doing in my life. That's my crazy big goal, guys. I have a big crazy goal of $500 million. Just why not? My small goal, my small goal, I would love to hit 5 million. Okay. That's my smaller goal. My goal like my goal every day, my goal that I do every day, I just want to get better every day. I want to get better every day. That's all. That's my main thing. Just get better every day. Just keep showing up because you can't control the results, guys. You can't control the results. You can only control your actions, and the actions are what lead to the results. The activities are what lead to the results, guys. So what do we do every day? We post content. We go live. Okay, we post free ads. That's how we build our business. And then whatever happens after that happens. All right, I'm gonna go because I got to go because how long have I been live for? An hour and a half, guys. I didn't even realize it. Sometimes I just get in the flow, and this time disappears. Like they say, time flies when you're having fun, right? That's what happens. I get in the zone. I get in the zone, guys. I get in the flow. I just start yapping. And I'm just like, time flies. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. This is my website. Okay. Learn how to start your own online business. And with this business, guys, our top product sells for $1,400. So you can start having $1,400 days. Okay. I'm not saying every day, but you can start having $1,400 days. I had one a couple days ago. I had a $1,400 day, guys, because of this business, which I'm super grateful for. I'm super grateful for this business, guys, because it can open up so many doors for you. If you do digital marketing, guys, like we're gonna like not only can you make money with this business, but we're gonna teach you how to do like all kinds of stuff. Like digital marketing can open up the doors for so many things. Affiliate marketing, partnerships, different like building your brand. You're building your brand on social media. You don't know what can happen, guys. Like digital marketing is like a tree, right? And there's different branches. Okay. So you can get like monetized on social media. Like you can like maybe eventually one people so people are going to start like inviting you to speak on stages. People are going to want to partner up with you, right? Things like this. You don't know. Digital marketing can open up so many worlds for like so many doors and so many worlds. That's why you got to start your journey, guys. You got to start your entrepreneurial journey. People can like I've had people invite me on podcasts. See what I'm saying? I've had people invite me on podcasts, guys, because I'm showing up every day. I'm posting content, and people are like, "Hey, do you want to do a podcast?" And I didn't do it. I was like, "No, I don't really want to do it." But like, people have invited me to do podcasts, guys, already. So that's what I'm saying, guys. If you just keep showing up every day, you don't know what could happen. You don't know. You have no idea. That's why you just got to get in the game, guys. Because it's not just we're not just reselling this product. It's not just this business, guys. This is one income stream. Inside of this income stream, there's 10 income streams with this business, guys. Because we sell 5 digital programs, 5 in English, 5 in Spanish. Okay, so we have 10 income streams. So you can make 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400. Okay, 5 in English, 5 in Spanish. So that's 10 income streams right there when you start this business. But we also teach you how to build affiliate marketing income streams. So there's no limit, guys. We have one guy in our community. He has like 80 income streams. That's what he said. He has like 80 income streams, guys. Because you can keep stacking offers, right? I'm just saying you got to get in the game. I know some of this might be over your head, but like we're going to teach you how to stack income streams. Just like I have different income streams, guys. I probably have right now probably at least I think I have at least 20 income streams, 20 different income streams, guys, because of this program. 20 different income streams, guys, that I can think of. So that's what you're going to learn here. It's the real deal, guys. This is the real stuff. I want to promote something if I didn't think it was if I didn't think it was good. Like I've been building this business for over 2 years, guys. If I didn't think this business was good, why would I be building it for over 2 years? If I thought it was shady or something or not good, I wouldn't be building it for 2 years, guys. Now I've tried other businesses in the past. I was like, no, I don't like this. I'm out. Like I probably tried 10 different side hustles over the years. Okay. And some of them were just crap. You know, some of them can't like some of them just disappeared, right? Like I would start this business and then it just turned out to be a crap business and it would just, it just disappeared, gone out of business. And then some of the other ones are I was just like, no, this is not really for me. Like I tried it out. I was like, no, not really my cup of tea. But this business I've done for over 2 years, guys. Okay. And I'm not going to stop. The only reason I would ever leave this business, like honestly, the only reason I would ever leave this business is if I found out some shady stuff was going on at the top, like the creator did something shady and it was unethical. That's the only reason I would leave. But I trust the creator of this business, guys. Like I know her personally. I met her. I've been to her house. I met her kids. Okay. So I completely trust her. Now, if she does something unethical in the future, God forbid, then I would be out, guys. Like I would be out. But like I don't see that. I don't see her doing that. She always talks about it. She's like, we're building an ethical business here. You got to build your business with ethics. She always hammers that point home, guys. So if you're unethical, they will kick you out of the community. If they find you trying to do some scammy stuff, some unethical stuff, they will kick you out of the community, guys, straight up. So that's the kind of business you want to be in. You want to be in an ethical business with like a company that you can trust, with a leader that you can trust. You got to find the one that you can trust, guys, because not everyone you can trust. There's a lot of shady people out there. It's just how it is, man. It's the world of duality. Some people are good, some people are bad. It will happen forever. It's never going to end, guys. Just like we're having all these wars right now. But wars are a necessary evil. They just are. Wars are a necessary evil, guys, because there's some good people and there's some bad people. And if there's bad people, let's say there's like an army of demons hell bent on destroying the world. What do? You got to take out those freaking demons, guys. Let's just say like an army of demons comes from some demon planet. We're gonna take out all the humans. You have to take out those freaking demons. That's why war is it's a necessary evil, right? Would it be nice if we could just live in peace and in love and sing Kumbaya? Yeah, it'd be great, right? Even though Kumbaya is kind of a lame song. It's not bad. It's just not my favorite. Kumbaya. Okay. But guys, that's this war is just a necessary evil, whether you like it or not, because there's good and bad. That's just the universe, guys. That's just how it is. From time immemorial, there's always been a battle versus good and versus evil. There's always some people that are they're just out to just like destroy the world. Like Batman. You remember Joker? He's like, I just want to see the world burn. There's people out there that just want to see the world burn. Okay. So you got to take those people out. That's just how it is, man. Right? That's just how it is. Just being real. Okay. Go here. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business. Okay. Check it out. If you have any questions, guys, just go here, enter your email. That's my website. Enter your email. If you have any questions, just respond to my emails. Okay. You can unsubscribe at any time. You just go down at the bottom of emails, guys. So, because some people don't understand this. If you're inside of somebody's email list, right? I'm going to be sending you emails. If you're inside of somebody's email list, you can go down to the bottom of the email list and you can unsubscribe. Okay. Because some people don't know this. They don't realize it. You can unsubscribe, guys. You have to. Like the email companies, like it's like a law. Like you have to give people a way out of the emails. It's a law, guys. Like so there has to be an unsubscribe button in the emails. It's legal. It's a legal thing. So you can unsubscribe at any time, just so you know. You're going to learn how to do this, guys. You're going to learn how to do email marketing, just like Amazon does. You're going to learn how to build a business, guys, just like Amazon. Just like Amazon. The same exact business model. Not the same exact business, the same exact business model. You're selling things online, e-commerce, okay? You have an email list, just like Amazon has an email list, guys. You're probably subscribed to Amazon's email list, right? Unless you unsubscribed, okay? So you're going to have an email list. You're going to have a website. You're going to have a capture page. You're going to have videos. Let me show you. I'll show you. Sometimes I forget to show stuff, man. I just go on a tangent. Okay. For example, guys, this is what this business looks like. This is exactly what this business looks like. Okay. So look at this. This is called a capture page, guys. So you're learning stuff here. I'm a teacher. You're learning stuff, guys. This is called a capture page or a landing page or a squeeze page. Let's just call it a capture page because you're capturing people's emails, right? Okay. So people go here, they put their email in. You're building your email list, right? And after they put their email in, they're going to go and they're going to watch one of these videos. Okay. This is my friend, Michelle. She's a mom from Kansas. She's made $10 million, guys, in 3 years with digital marketing. Okay. $10 million, guys, in 3 years. So this video is doing the selling for you. Then there's wins from our community right here. Okay. The video is doing the selling for you. You're not doing the selling, guys. You're not getting on the phone with people. You're not cold messaging strangers. Okay. You're not bothering your friends and family. The video is doing the selling. And then it's going to take, so like if they're here, guys, they'll click on one of these buttons. You've probably been in one of these before, right? Oh, that one's not going to work because that's not my, okay. So they're going to click on this button, right? And it's going to take them to here. And this is your website, okay? This website this website right here has personally made me multiple 5 figures, guys. But it's made our community millions of dollars. This same exact website, okay? So people go here and they purchase one of their products. These are digital products, which means you can access them online, okay? They purchase one of these products, 100, 300, 600, 900, 1400, right? So they purchase one of the products. There's payment buttons. Like for here, for example, they click on this. It takes them to the checkout page, okay? They purchase the product. As soon as they purchase the product, you get paid instantly 100% profit through your payment processor, like a payment processor, guys, right? Like PAY, PAL, like you get paid through your payment processor directly to you. You don't get paid through the company. You are the company, guys. Okay. You are the company. That's what makes this different from multi-level marketing and affiliate marketing. Because even though you didn't create this, you didn't create the website, you didn't create anything, you get paid directly to you, 100% profit, just like it was your own company, guys. Because it basically is. It is. You own it, 100% profit. So every time they purchase, you get paid, guys, instantly. You can instantly transfer your payments to your bank account immediately, guys. Immediate transfers. You don't have to wait 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get paid. Like a job, guys, you get paid like what? 52 times a year. With this business, you have the potential to get paid every day. Potential, but I mean, over time, guys. You're not going to start off day one and make like, chances are you're not going to make $1,400 in a day every single day from day one. I don't make $1,400 a day yet. Some people do. Some people in our community, either they make $1,400 a day or they're averaging that. Okay. But that takes time. Okay. That doesn't happen overnight. But even a few sales adds up, guys. If you have a $1,400 product, all you need is 4 sales and you make $5,600. Okay. And we're going to coach you. We're going to help you. Not only can like our big community, we can help you, but I can also help you too, guys. I have my own community too. So I can help you create your content because I know how to create content, guys. And then, yeah, so that's it. So let me just show you some proof that people are making money and then I'm going to go. Okay. I like to read these wins. So we have this win section inside of our community. Okay. Let me show you this. Okay. Let me find some proof that people are making money. Okay. Here's one. $900, guys. He just made 900. You see that? 900 bucks. He just made 900. Another 900. New legacy member earlier this morning. I'd like to welcome Scott. Okay. So he made $900, guys. Boom, just like that. Because somebody went to the website and they purchased the $900 product. So how did they find him? Because we post content, we go live. That's how people find us. Okay. So this person, she made $10,000, guys, in February. See, she's from South Africa. She made 10,000 in February. That's a pretty good chunk of change, right? Wouldn't you like to make $10,000 in February or whatever? This feels so unreal to be making such money as a stay-at-home mom who is struggling to keep both of her kids in school. Keep showing up for your business. It will soon pay off. I've been here for 18 months and I'm grateful I didn't give up or get distracted. You see what she said, guys? She's been building this business for 18 months and she made $10,000 in February. And she says, I'm grateful I didn't give up or get distracted. She didn't give up and she didn't get distracted, guys. Yeah. Some people, they start this business and they give up. If they don't make money as fast as they want, they give up or they get distracted. They start doing other things and they stop building the business. Don't let that happen to you. Okay, I'm going to show you one more win and then I'm going to go just because my freaking voice is getting tired. I've been live for almost 2 hours. Okay. So here we go. Look at this, guys. Oh my OMG, 10th $1,400 customer. Okay. She's made 10. Okay. Look at this. She had 10 $1,400 customers over time, right? Not in one day. She has a total of 10 $1,400 customers with this business. So do the math on that, guys. 10 times 1,400. That's $14,000. Okay. So she made $14,000 with the $1,400 product. You guys, please understand what you have in front of you. Today, while at my nephew's hockey game, I got my 10th $1,400 customer from my live on TikTok, and that met me today. So she went live on TikTok, guys, and she made $1,400 because she was on our live. Okay, and all I wanted, that's $14,000, and all I wanted was an extra $500 a month. See that? She just wanted to make an extra $500 a month when she started this business. Now she's making bank. She's made over 6 figures in this business. I know she has. Okay. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be a stay-at-home mom having 4-figure days on repeat. 4 figures, guys. That means $1,000 or more. That's a 4-figure day, guys. If you make $1,000 or more, that's a 4-figure day. Okay. One sale, guys, and you make $1,400 here. That's because our top product sells for $1,400, right? Never did I think that I'd be a stay-at-home mom having 4-figure days on repeat like this. I've never known freedom like this, guys. That's what it's all about. It's about freedom, guys. So if you start making $1,400 days, you start like, let's say you make over time, you make 6 and 7 figures, guys, and then you're just free. You just have an abundance of money and you don't have to work a job anymore. That's the goal, guys. At least for me, my goal is I just want to make an abundance of money. I want to make so much money that I can just never have to work a job and just live a life of complete freedom. That's me, guys. And you probably want the same thing if you're honest, right? Who wouldn't want to be rich? Like that's the goal at the end of the day, guys. The goal is to get rich, right? Why not? You're gonna die anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all gonna die. So like what's the worst that can happen? We're gonna die. Well, we're already gonna die, guys. So we might as well try to get rich. You know what I'm saying? Because what do you have to lose? You're gonna die anyways. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being straight up. You know it's true. You know it's true. I speak the truth, guys. I just speak the truth. I can't help it. It's just my nature. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, check it out. Enter your email. Check your spam. Check your promotions folder for the word blueprint. All right. Peace, my friends. I hope you got some value. Hope you got some value here. Make sure to follow me, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Because I go live like once or twice a day. Because I'm really fired up with this business. I want to create 1,000 self-made millionaires. So I'm going to keep going live, guys. I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep posting content and going live until I help 1,000 people make $1 million bucks. See my eyes? Serious. I'm not, see that? That's serious, guys. I don't mess around. See? Serious. See? YouTube? Yeah. Okay. You got to have fun too, guys. Just have fun with your building your business because why not? See, when I build this business, I'm just being myself. I'm just being myself, guys. You just got to be yourself and just have fun and just do what I'm doing. Do it better than me, though. Just do it better than me, guys. Make more money than me. Okay. Just do it better than me. Do what I'm doing, but do it better. I dare you. If you can. Can you? I dare you. Double dog dare you guys. Try. All right. Peace. All right. Have a good one.